Hello everyone, my name is Jefferson Collins and today I will be giving y'all a tutorial on Python control structures, specifically if statements and Boolean operators. I will show the 6 operators and break down 6 different examples starting with greater than. Some vocab is control structures are used to make decisions, repeat actions, and control the flow of the program based on specific conditions. Comparison operators in Python are used to compare values to determine the relationship between each one. An if statement is a function in Python that allows for code to be executed conditionally. So let's start with the first one, greater than. Uh, right here is a variable, and a variable is just a placeholder name for a value stored in memory. Next, we do equals integer. Integer just tells the computer that it is going to be a whole number. Input allows the user to input something into the program. It is more like interactive. And next, we ask the user, what is your age? Once the user types in their age, the computer will tell if the user age is greater than 20, it will print buy some beer, man. If not, nothing will happen. We can run it. Let's see, what is your age? We'll say 25. Buy some beer, man. So the next one, it is a variable, just like we talked about, integer input as well. What is your age? Starts out the same. This one we have an else statement. So in an if statement, you could say if, elif, else. If there's only 2 conditions, then you do if else. If there's 1 condition, then you just do if. This one we have 2 conditions, so we're going to do if else. And we have to ensure in the if statements of these indentation, because if not, then you can get an indentation error, like we could see right here. And to correct that, you just tab over, run it, and it works. So let's see if we can run for president. I am 22. Can't run for president. Dang. Okay, so next one. Now we are going into the equals to. Now we have 2 variables right here. User equals input. What is 2 plus 2? This will be an interactive thing for the user to input to the question. We tell the computer what is the true answer for. We put it as a string just because it makes it a little simpler here. Now we run to the if statement. If user answer equals, you can see this is the double equal sign, means equal to. If this answer equals this answer, print correct. You're good at math. If else, print wrong. Better luck next time, buddy. So let's see if I'm good at math. Correct. You're good at math. Sweet. Makes me feel a little better. Now let's go to the not equals. Here we have 2 conditions as well. So it's just going to be an if else. Here we have the same thing, user answer and true answer. But this time we are going to tell the computer if it does not equal true answer. So this one we say if user answer equals true answer. This one print this if it does not equal. And all we did was switch around the print code in the order. And now it'll give us the exact same thing as the equals to. So let's run it. We will say, let's say 3 this time. Wrong. Better luck next time, buddy. So we had 3, and if the user does not equal 4, print wrong. And that is what happened. So next one, this gets a little bit more advanced. Now we have 3 conditions, so we will use the elif in between. Here you can still see all the indenting is correct, what you want to come after that if statement. Here we tell the computer to store a variable, and we will store the number 68 into the variable score. So here it states if score is greater than or equal to 90, the rating will equal above average. Elif the score is greater than or equal to 70, the rating will be average. All else, the rating will be below average. And here we have a print statement with an f string, and an f string just allows you to place a variable value inside a string. So determines by whatever these 3 and what the score is, it will determine this. So here we can say even just let's say 95 to see if we'll get above average. Your grade is above average. So that is how that if statement works. And again, the indentation, make sure you're always aware of that. So this last one is less than or equal to. It is very important. This is to test the heart rate condition. So this is kind of setting up the program right here. And well, I guess this is all part of the setup. And then here is the actual if condition. And then this is what we want to print and show on the output at the end. So we can run through this. Name is a variable. Input, we're asking the user, what is your name? Next, the computer will print hello, your name, whatever you inputted. We will see what condition your heart is at. Next, it will print only type positive whole numbers because here we have an integer, and whenever we type int, it tells the computer it is an integer, which is all whole numbers, and it will give us an error if it is not a whole number. So we are just reminding the user to only type this. Once we get down to here, we have the heart rate variable. We are telling the user it's an integer and to input something. What is your heart rate? The user will then input their heart rate. And down here, we are going to set condition as blank for now because it sets off, it gives it a blank space to like keep a variable there. So right now, condition is equal to nothing before we start it. And then once it runs through the program, if the heart rate is less than or equal to 100, the condition will go from blank to inactive. Elif, heart rate is less than or equal to 150, the condition will go from blank to fitness. Elif, heart rate is greater than or equal to 200, the condition equals high performance. All else, the condition will equal danger. So next we have our output. It is print with an F string. These are curly brackets, so you can put in a variable value, and whatever we put in our name all the way up here will show down here in this string. And then it states your heart rate of heart rate. We get this variable from the input of what the user did. And you can see how Python nicely highlights everything and that you can check where your variables are. Next, it will tell you what condition it is. Your heart rate is in the blank zone. So it will come from this, and whatever your condition is, it will appear. So we can run and test this. Let's see, we have, hello, what is your name? We can say Superman. Hello, Superman. We will see what your condition, your heart rate is at. Only type positive whole numbers. Let's see, I think my heart rate is around, let's just say 90 right now. Superman, your heart rate of 90 is in the inactive zone. So that is how the program works. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial on control structures, comparison operators, and if statements. Thank you. Leave any comments if you have any more questions on the YouTube video. And thank you so much. And have a great day.